There's tensions within the parties on this. I mean, let's face it, Eileen. I mean, we all know how divisive this issue is. I mean, it's divided households in the past. I think the matter has been conducted in a very sensible way to date, and I'd like it to continue that way. And I look forward, as I say, to expediting the heads of the bill as quickly as possible and getting the legislation through the Dáil as quickly as possible. I think we have a duty of care to those who receive service in our health services and for those who have to provide it, to bring clarity to this issue, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Well, I'd be delighted if my department will be with them and to see what it is that they are proposing. But I'm a very strong supporter of the scheme because I believe it can bring real value to nurses who've just graduated. And I have to emphasise again, this was quite a concession to get in relation to the employment control framework, that these 1,000 jobs are outside of that. The basis on which that concession was given was that they'd be at 80% of the normal pay. But I want to make it very clear that I expect real value to be added to these programmes for the nurses who engage with them. Can I give examples? I'd like to see nurse prescribing arising out of it. I'd like to see the ability to put up intravenous lines. I'd like to see the area of health and wellness assessment being included in this, so that by the time you've finished your 2 years, you're coming out with a skill set that puts you at a great advantage in the workplace in terms of getting a job. And I think that in due course, if we can sit down and talk to the INMO and SIP2 about this, that we should be able to get agreement. I think the promissory note and progressing that issue is of critical importance to this country and will influence many, many things. And therefore, I'm very supportive of the government's position on this. I know that both the Taoiseach and indeed the Minister for Finance, Michael Noonan, have been progressing this, and they're making progress. But we all want to see a result that will reassure people that this note won't end up being the burden that it might otherwise be.